Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I'm going to be doing a monthly reading for February 2022, and I'm going to start with a Celtic Cross tarot spread, and I will pull some oracle cards for you at the end. I want you to remember that these are general readings, okay? So the reading may or may not resonate with you. Also the roles can be reversed, so don't make it fit if it does not fit. Okay? And take what you like and leave the rest for someone else. Also, please go check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. That's going to give you a well-rounded idea of what kind of energy to expect in February. Okay? So the Celtic Cross really does emphasize the past energies, current energies, and future energies. Also, it looks at lots of different things, right? Your conscious mind, your unconscious mind, your hopes and your fears. Lots of different areas. If you're not familiar with that spread, this is going to be quite a long reading, so buckle up and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull all of the cards, put all of the cards on the table as they come out, and then I'll review them, and then we can start the reading. So in the meantime, I've uploaded all of January's readings. If you haven't taken a look at those, I will post the reading for January at the end of this video, and in that video, in the description box in that video, you will find the yearly reading, the link to the yearly reading. So if you're interested in seeing what you can expect for the entire year, that reading is available. And I have recently put those at a discounted rate, so please go check those out as well. Okay. Again, you can find that yearly reading in the January reading. Lots of information in the January reading, so please go and look at that. Okay. So far, I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe, enjoying the weather wherever you are. Geminis, thank you for being here again, whether you're new or whether you were returning. I do appreciate everyone's likes, shares, subscribes on the channel. So if you haven't done that, if this reading resonates with you, please do that. Hit that like button. It does help tremendously. Okay. And of course, I do love to hear your comments as well. So let me know what you think about the reading, what you're going through. Share your thoughts about whatever is resonated with you today. Okay, whatever you think might be important from this reading today. Okay. All right, we have all the cards on the table. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to take a look here really quick just to get an idea of what's going on. So I am using the Muse Tarot today. So if you're interested, that's the deck that I'm using. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, I want to start with the past position here. I am reading the Celtic Cross a little bit different these days, so I'm starting out looking at the past first. Okay. We do have the Eight of Inspiration here. This is the Eight of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Wands does talk about very quick communication. But it also does talk about travel. So in the past, you may have traveled to see someone. You may have traveled on, for business, on, work, right? On work's time or work's authorization. You may have had to communicate with someone. But this is what that card is really talking about. I feel that there was some communication or possible travel that took place in your recent past. Okay. There are 4 people in this card, so I do see that there could have been a group dynamic here that maybe you had to collaborate with some people. Okay. Now, I do want to look at this Knight of Materials, because we did, you know, with this card of Eight of Inspiration, it does talk about money, your work, right? So this Knight of Materials also does talk about a slow moving energy, but it has to do with materials, right? The Knight of Materials. This has to do with your finances, your money, anything that is tangible. Even people can be tangible, okay? But this energy here with the Knight of Materials is talking about this slow progress to something. So there could be this energy, I feel that there's this energy here of like this slow moving progression. So if this has to do with work, this could be maybe delays in contracts, delays in communication, okay? There could be the hopes that, you know, you want to get past this and move on to different projects, or to get it cleared and get everything done and out of the way. Or it could be, you know, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe the delays have created an open space for you to do the things that you need to do, okay? So we'll clarify these cards, but I just kind of want to, you know, give you an idea of what's going on here on the table first, okay? Now I do want to look at the main energy on the table, which is the Eight of Emotions. This is walking away, not being fulfilled emotionally with something, okay? Now, there is this group of people here again. There's the Three of Emotions that is blocking or challenging or even inspiring you. This can be a challenge, or it could be an opportunity here with the Three of Emotions, okay? So there's this card with three people. Okay, we did have this card here with four people. There's a lot of people out here, okay? But then again, this deck does have multiple people in each card. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see as we go through this reading, okay? But it looks like either you walked away from a group of people, whether business or otherwise, or you could have walked away from a third-party situation, whether it was in work or in a relationship. Okay, Gemini. Okay, so I do feel that this Three of Emotions is definitely talking about a dynamic of people, whether it is a third party, as I said, regarding personal relationships or business relationships. So in your headspace, we have the Seven of Voices, and the Seven of Voices can sometimes be a conflict, okay? You could have been dealing with a person who was deceitful, okay? That could be a person within this group, within this dynamic. This talks about, you know, someone who's wearing a mask. As you can see, this person has a mask of a fox, and you know, foxes are sly, right? Foxes represent thievery sometimes. Someone who's sly, someone who doesn't have, you know, true intentions for you, okay? You could be thinking about this person or vice versa, but this is in your headspace. So I have a feeling that it's you thinking about someone who might have recently deceived you. You had to walk away from this person or this group of people, right? And there could have been some communication that created this dynamic of you having to move away from this situation, okay? I'm not clarifying yet. Let me put those down. Yeah, so in your heart space, the Ten of Inspiration here is talking about you releasing burdens, okay? Lots of overwhelming situations I'm feeling here in your recent past with people, okay? A group of people, I can't say otherwise. I have to say it because that's what I see, and I don't see it's just one person. I see there's a group of people here that you've had trouble with, okay? Again, the dynamic can be different for everyone who's watching, so put it how it resonates. But what you did here is you chose to drop the burden, leave behind this group of people or this dynamic, and move on, because I feel like you followed your heart, and this is what the right thing for you was to do, to move on and remove yourself from a toxic situation here, okay? Maybe one individual out of this group was toxic, okay? Let's look at your immediate future, because we have the Muse of Emotions. This is you following your heart, okay? this 10 of inspiration is the end of burdens, you dropping all of that and following your heart, as I said. Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep wanting to clarify. I'm doing things differently, so I have to kind of get used to the new way of doing things here. So bear with me. So we're not gonna look at this one yet. Okay, I want to go over here to the Chariot in reverse. There's that delay again. Okay, this is feeling like things were not moving. Okay, maybe things were stagnant. Again, the Knight of Materials talks about that stagnant energy, right? It wasn't going anywhere, or it's not going anywhere, right? There's no movement. Okay, may have been a reliable situation, but there was no movement. You couldn't really move further with anything. Okay, the Chariot also talks about that. It talks about you having to walk away from this group of people because it wasn't moving anywhere. Okay, yeah, it just was stagnant. That's what I see. Okay, so in your current situation, this is what's influencing you. The King of Inspiration. This is the Muse of Inspiration in this deck, but I feel here, Gemini, that you have so much drive in you. Okay, you have so much drive in you to pursue something, to take the lead in something, and to follow your heart to something that you really, really, truly desire. Enough for you to walk away from something that could have been very stable for you. Because the Knight of Materials does also, it is Taurus, Virgo energy, and that talks about very stable. It's an earth card, right? An earth energy here. So it's talking about you feeling grounded and feeling stable. So you may have had to release this and, step into King of Pentacles, King of Inspiration energy, King of Wands energy, and really take lead in your own life and really find different ways and, things to emotionally fulfill you, because with the Eight of Emotions, you were not emotionally fulfilled here. You were being drained, whatever this is, work, love, otherwise. Okay, I feel like you were being drained by this energy of the Seven of Voices. It could be more than one person here. I do see one person in this card that is putting a mask on. I do see several individuals though around this person. So this could be this dynamic. It could be a boss and co-workers. It could be like I said, a third party situation with the lover, where there's people who are triangulating, friends around you that are creating problems for the relationship. Put it how it resonates. Okay, that's the dynamic I see here though. Okay, so back to this Muse of Emotions, I do want to say that it's important for you to know that you're moving. I see that you're moving with your heart first, right? Your heart chakra is very strong at this time. And I feel that you are doing things from the heart rather than from the mind. Okay. Now, I do want to look at the Queen of Voices. So here you are, Gemini, in the outcome. This is your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. Let's look at that. Okay, sorry, I'm wanting to clarify, but I'm doing things differently, so I got to remind myself. We've already looked at all of the cards, and I've discussed the main topic and what we're discussing. I hope that you followed me. Sorry, I keep wanting to reach for my cards. And now I'm going to clarify from the beginning, okay? So, Gemini, if this reading sounds like it's for you and you want to go further with me, let's do that now, okay? I'm not doing extendeds this time around for February. So I'm going to go ahead and give you everything here on the table. It'll give you an idea of what to expect when I do provide extendeds, and that way you kind of get an idea in the future what to expect from my extendeds when I do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. Let's dive in. Let's look at this Eight of Emotions and see what you walked away from. I do see it's this group, but we'll get some more clarification on this Eight of Emotions. And I'm being called to use another deck. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and use the Light Seers Tarot. This is the sister deck to the Muse Tarot. And I'm being called to shuffle. Sorry, I just need to get that done first. Spirit, let's look at the 8 of emotions for Gemini. Our beautiful Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Gemini. 8 of emotions. 8 of emotions, please. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So my instinct with this card is this, it's this person you walked away from. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. You walked away from this very, very specific person. There was someone here, again, I feel boss energy, but I feel this energy of someone who is in and out. Okay, someone who doesn't have the ability to commit in every single way. And again, I want to reiterate that this could be in any area of your life. Boss, it could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be a husband, wife, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, okay? Whoever this is to you, they just wanted to do the things they wanted to do and really didn't have your best interest at heart. And I feel that they were a part of this particular group, okay? Could be the person who was a part of this third party, if that's what this is, or a dynamic that was a work-related scenario within a group of people. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. I do feel that this Knight of Wands is also talking about who is embodying the 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. But before we do that, I want to go here to the past, because we need to we need to kind of dig deeper and see what happened here with this 8 of Inspiration. Some communication, very quick communication that happened here within this dynamic. Okay, possible travel. I want to just put that out there because that could relate for someone. It's not going to be for everyone. Okay, 8 of Swords. Yep, and the 9 of Wands. Someone here was feeling like they could not move. They were feeling overwhelmed. They were feeling trapped. I feel that this energy is yours, that you felt maybe that you weren't, again, you weren't able to move anywhere. You weren't able to grasp the next idea or the next feeling, all right? This energy is tough. This is tough energy. And the communication that came through with this energy was, look, I can't do this anymore. Okay? You have the 10 of Wands out here as well, right? This is how you felt, right? The 10 of Wands. I can't do this anymore. Your heart space was talking. Your heart space was communicating with these people saying, I'm not going to do this. I can't move. I can't even say anything. That's what I'm hearing in my mind right now as your reader. I'm hearing, I can't even speak without being judged. I can't even move without someone saying something about this, right? Like someone here is very trapped. This, I feel, is you, okay? And very frustrated as well. Maybe put a lot of work into something. Maybe put a lot of energy and, a lot of your hard work into something, and someone maybe just didn't appreciate it. Okay, and I do feel the frustration here. If you hear it in my voice, that's because I feel it. I feel the energy of this feeling of you saying, I'm done, I can't do it, I'm dropping the burdens, I'm done. Okay, so that's what I feel here. You following your heart here, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, okay? Because that's very, very important that you literally dropped everything to follow your heart, and that's beautiful. I love that energy. But I want to take a look at this this headspace that you're in with the 7 of Voices. It could be that you're really thinking about this person, about the dynamic, about how you were done dirty. I feel like you were done dirty here, Gemini. Let's look at this. Spirit, why is the 7 of Voices here for Gemini? King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, Gemini. Now I know. Okay, so it's very clear to me now. So the reason why you know, you have the Seven of Voices here is because you actually saw what was happening for what it was, okay? And your choice to follow your heart with this energy was to take yourself out of that and remove yourself from this work situation, right, into the King of Pentacles energy, and to take on an opportunity that was going to be much better for you, okay? I do feel here that whatever this is speaking of here with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, this is an opportunity that I see not only from the moment that you left this situation, from the moment that you stepped out of that door, from the moment that you released yourself from that toxicity. This is when you began to think about your own trajectory in life, okay? Your own stability, your own dependability. This could be you opening up a business, okay? This could be you thinking about taking on entrepreneurship, or even a new job. It doesn't have to be actual, you know, you owning your own business, but this can be you actually stepping into something that you love to do, something that is also going to bring you that ability to be happy, right? I feel like you followed your heart very, very strategically here in a work scenario, and opportunity flowed in for you, but you made that happen. You thought of this, you know, idea, right? The Ace of Pentacles, this is the actual idea in complete fruition, right? You made it happen. This is you actually holding it in your hand and doing it. And I think this person is pissed off. I'm getting that this person is really, really pissed off that you are doing so well. Okay? It doesn't matter. Their energy really doesn't matter, but I feel that very strongly. So let's look at this 10 of Inspiration real quick. This is in your heart space. Leaving that behind, dropping the burdens, okay? What is this about, Spirit? Please clarify. The Queen of Cups. Yes. We have the Queen of Cups out here twice, talking about your emotions. We are talking about your heart space here, Gemini, okay? So this is beautiful. I'll just get one more. Thank you. Yeah. So although you may not be making the money you made before, okay, you may be possibly stressed about finances, but you know what? I don't think finances are at the top of your list right now, to be honest. I feel that you may be thinking about how you can be successful in making the money that you want to make, but you currently may not be focused on that. You're focused on the things you love to do right now, Gemini. You're focused right now on being zen. I mean, look at this girl. She is zen. She don't really care about the money right now. And you dropped the burdens of maybe having to always contend, right? Always having that competition, or always having to deal with difficult people who made your life a living hell. Okay? So although here in your hopes and fears, the Knight of Materials, right, there is this delay in possibly getting back to that type of income stream. If you were making lots of money at that time, you know, it's all in your mindset. I do feel that you do know how to make money here. With the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you do have the ability to bring in those types of incomes if you choose. But I also feel here that, you know, you also may be feeling like, hey, is it going to work, right? Is this, you may be thinking about whether or not this decision that you made to move out of this dynamic is the right decision. But I always feel that, you know, if you follow your heart, you can't go wrong. And I do feel that that's what you did. And that's what you're doing. You're continuing to follow your heart. Let's look at that. So the Muse of Emotions here is the Queen of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups out here twice. And then there's the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You followed your heart and walked away. You have the Eight of Cups out here twice. Okay. One more, please. Yep. You walked away from stagnant communication, someone who didn't give a shit, someone who was manipulative, someone who was in and out, someone who just didn't really care about what you had to say, or maybe was very, very harsh on you when you had something to say, right? But didn't look at themselves, right? You walked away from all of this and you said, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this emotional abuse, this manipulation, this in and out energy of, you know, me putting lots of work in, because I do feel that that's what you did, Gemini. I feel like you put a lot of work into this situation, lots of energy into this situation, your emotions as well into this energy, okay? And they completely left you high and dry. But I feel like you're continuing to walk away. There could be someone who wants to try to come back to manipulate you or try to communicate with you about, you know, hey, you know, we can work on this. We can try to work it out. Let's, you know, but I don't think that that's happening. I don't think that you're going to be falling for that. So just, you know, it is Mercury retrograde. This is the time when people try to come back into your lives, right? So just keep that in mind, that if, you know, somebody tries to come back that doesn't have true intentions or good intentions, you know, use your discernment there, okay? Let's look at the Chariot. This is how you were looking at the main situation. This could have put you back some, right? Not only financially, emotionally, it could have been hard. It could have been difficult for you, okay? That's what I'm feeling with this Chariot in reverse. You could feel like maybe you're not able to get back on the wagon, like, you know, with your money, with the way you were in the past with this possible job situation, okay? Or relationship, excuse me. Okay, we have the Moon, and then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So Gemini, there were things that were hidden from you in this dynamic. And that's the reason why you felt stagnant. That's the reason why you felt maybe even like you were doing things alone in this dynamic. Okay, like you were doing all the work, or you were putting in all of the effort, when someone else was out here just having a damn good time, and you were over here, you know, putting all the work in. When someone over here, look at this person here is playing the drums, having fun. Look at the horse in the back, even dancing. I mean, this person's just having a good time. When you're busting your ass, feeling like this, you know, have deadlines. I have to get this done. I can't even go and have lunch. I can't even, you know, see, I don't even have time to comb my hair, right? I don't even have that moment to, you know, do this and that, like feeling like you just are overwhelmed and broken. And this person's over here freaking having a good old time clubbing. You may not have known that at the time. You may still never know, but that's what I see that they were doing when you're over here, you know, doing all this other stuff. And so I feel that you were just like, I can't do it anymore. This is the Chariot in reverse. I can't do it anymore. I cannot move forward with this. I have to let it go. You know, I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like I'm drowning, right? That's how you felt, Gemini. Like you were drowning. Everyone else above, howling at the moon, having a great frickin' time, right? And the High Priestess in reverse, it seemed like you could never really understand what was happening. You may have even felt like you didn't have, maybe your intuition was not 100% at that time, okay? But I feel like it is now. And I feel that way because you definitely did follow your true inner knowing of, and that's what, you know, the High Priestess does talk about, the inner knowing. You eventually, I think, saw what happened here, or you know, if this hasn't happened yet, Gemini, and you're going through it, I feel like you're definitely going to see the light. You're definitely going to hone in, and you should definitely use your discernment when it comes to people in your life. Okay? People that may not have your best interest at heart. Okay? Now, I do see here in your environment with the Muse of Inspiration, I feel like you are progressing beautifully in your life when it comes to other things that you're doing. Okay? Whatever you have moved on to do, or whatever you plan on doing, I feel like you have this inspiration within you that is powerful. Let's look at that and see what that is. Spirit, why is the Muse of Inspiration here? I do feel like you are an inspiration. That's what I'm hearing, Gemini. You are an inspiration to other people. Okay? Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful, Gemini. Three of Pentacles. This is starting something new with another group of people. People who are business-minded. There could be, because of this Two of Cups here, this could be going into business with someone very specific that leads to a group dynamic. Okay? This Three of Pentacles talks about building something from the ground up. So you could be opening up a business, and maybe this Two of Cups is saying that you are possibly going in to business with a friend or a family member or a lover, maybe husband and wife if you are married. Put it how it resonates for you, but there is this dynamic here that seems to be very, very inspirational, okay? Because the King of Wands is here, the Muse of Inspiration. And I feel that they're either you or, you know, maybe the whole group entirely is inspired by an idea that brings out this new beginning, this beautiful, you know, sharing ideas, right, hand in hand with one another in bringing out the ideas of what could come of possible new business or, you know, whatever this collaboration is. It's collaboration with other people. Okay, beautiful. I love that, Gemini. Okay, let's look at this Knight of Materials, okay, in your hopes and your fears. This is that stagnancy, but it's also dependency, okay? So you can look at it in both ways. Because we talked about that possible stagnancy also with the Eight of Swords here, okay? So yeah, the Three of Wands, that's moving forward, but it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be an overnight success with this, but it's definitely something that you want to embark on, okay? This girl in this Three of Wands card, I'll show you here in a minute. Oh yeah, look at that. Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This girl here, she has her surfboard, right? She wants to catch that big wave. She's waiting to catch the big wave because that's what surfers do, right? They catch the big wave because that is the thrill. This is your big wave, Gemini. The Ten of Pentacles is your big wave. Long-term legacy with money, family, even inheritance, property, okay? Your big wave is on its way, and it's going to take some time. The Knight of Pentacles, it's not going to be an overnight thing. So, you know, that could be your fear is, oh, well, it's going to take forever to get there. But you know what? In your hopes, you're definitely ready for this, and you're hoping that you're definitely going to approach this, ride that wave successfully, and beat that wave, right? Sometimes people crash and burn, right? That's part of surfing. Sometimes you crash and burn. In business, sometimes you crash and burn. That's your fear, okay? But there's a possibility here that you can definitely try and make it work. And what else do we have in life but attempts to make our lives better, right? That's the beauty of life, is to ride that wave and to make it happen. Whether we crash and burn or not, it's the beauty of life that challenges us to even try, right? Beautiful energy. I love this for you, Gemini. I feel like you are heading towards a beautiful new beginning, you know, moving away from the bullshit that did not serve you, the people who didn't appreciate you. And I feel like you literally dug deep and really felt what you wanted to pursue in life. Good for you. Not a lot of people have that kind of courage. So good for you. I want to see what this Queen of Voices is talking about. This is your energy, and this is the outcome. The Empress. Oh, beautiful. Okay, what else? One more card, please. And the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So we do have a queen. We have the Queen of Cups out here twice, and then now we just got the King of Cups in reverse. So this is telling me that there could be a lot of emotional upheaval when it comes to this transition of you nurturing something, birthing something new. It's not easy owning a business. It's not easy working with other people, especially family. It's hard. Been there, done that. It's not easy. Right? So there could be a lot of emotional upheaval when it comes to communication, right? The Queen of Voices is someone who cuts out the bullshit. I also have to mention that you may have to cut out a King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who may be emotionally manipulative. I'm sorry, I do see that. That there is a person here that could be very emotionally manipulative, someone who's not stable in their emotions, someone who is not very grounded within themselves to make the right decisions. So if this is someone who, you know, you're thinking about bringing onto your team when it comes to building a business, if that's something you're thinking about, be very, very discerning with this person. Okay, this is saying you might have to cut them out of that dynamic. Okay, there's Libra energy. You could have Libra in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Libra. Nonetheless, this is saying that there's going to be a lot of opportunity to grow and develop something new, but there's also going to be challenge with communication with other people. This is inevitable. It's going to happen. Okay, and there's going to be people you may have to cut out in order to continue to grow something, right, and do things successfully and build a successful business. Or and if this is not a business, if this is you know, just a dynamic, right, maybe creating some sort, maybe working in the community or creating a project that is community based, or you know, something like that. Please put it how it resonates. Nonetheless, whatever it is, it's a dynamic of a group of people that is going to bring in some challenge for you, but you will continue to grow because you are the Queen of Voices, right? You have lots of people around you. As you can see, there's a lot of there's birds around this person, but she also has her own wings. I think those are wings. It looks like wings to me. So she's you know, what is that saying? Birds of a feather, right? Birds of a feather. And I think that these are wings on her too as well, right? It looks like wings to me. So birds of a feather, but this person seems to be kind of out of character for this group here. Okay, there's lots of winged creatures here, but this person is kind of, it's like I said, just they're out of character, so they don't belong. Someone here doesn't belong. So I do apologize for that message. You may have to cut someone out, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual, and may not have the opportunity to work with them. They maybe even be someone you care about, but I think that you're going to have enough information or enough clarity to make a decision that is going to be good, and it's going to be the best for you and the situation. Okay. All right. Let me get some angel answer cards for you, and let's see what the angels have for you here, Gemini. I love this reading for you. I see that you have really triumphed over some very difficult energy and have made some great decisions for yourself by following your heart. I love it. I do see that your success is going to be it's going to come with very, very hard work and a lot of discernment when it comes to dynamics, when it comes to people who you're working with, when it comes to people who you're doing business with. But that's part of life. I think we all have to kind of deal with that. But it's not always easy when you have to let someone go, or when you can't include someone in your dreams, right? Or in your goals or aspirations. So, but I do see that there is this beautiful 10 of Pentacles out here. You are getting ready to ride that wave, and it's not going to be overnight, okay? It's not, but you are starting, and I think as long as you're doing the things that you love to do, that's the most important thing. That is my opinion. So good for you. I'm glad you're doing that, doing the things you love. And I do see this 2 of Cups here, so you do have someone here who supports you and possibly wants to work alongside you. Yeah, so there is this message here of listen to your intuition. Yep. You got to listen to your intuition at this time, okay? Especially with this person. Listen to your intuition. Make sure you are discerning all of the things that you're experiencing and the people who are surrounding you, okay? Use your discernment. Let me get one more, please. And compromise. So there might need to be some compromise. And I think that once you look deep and find what is going to be, what you're able to compromise, right? Then I think that you can make a valid decision whether or not this person, this King of Cups, is going to actually have a place in your life, okay? But Spirit is asking you to compromise. So whatever that means to you, and however you are able to do that, to bring in stable energy for everyone, right? Then that's something that Spirit is asking you to try to do. Okay, so I'm already almost 45 minutes in, so I'm going to leave it here, guys. Gemini, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and for supporting my channel. Again, like, share, and subscribe if you can, please, and comment. I'd love to hear your comments, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful month in February, and namaste.